Good morning. It is 10:07 a.m. on Saturday, January 8th, 2022. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up, sort of. This is 5 more minutes. I actually think I somehow let myself get in a weird state, like sort of dehydrated and, I don't know, eating the wrong things yesterday or something, because I felt pretty run down, I guess, when I was trying to get up this morning first time, but I went ahead and I had some caffeine and some breakfast, feeling a lot better. I also did get the results of my COVID test that I took on Thursday, negative. So that's good. Um, it was the only reason that I was willing to still go to. I have a neighbor who I've made friends with, and so I went down to her apartment last night to watch a movie and have pizza. And it was fine. Although one of the things that I was a little surprised is she has a dog too, and I brought Rocket down so they could play, and they did play, and they got along just fine. But Rocket seemed a lot more nervous than I expected by staying and just hanging out in the new apartment. And I'm not sure what was going on there, whether it was maybe somehow feeling a little weirdly territorial or something, because he actually peed on the rug. No, it was like the dog rug. So, I mean, my friend didn't seem too worried about it, and we just cleaned it up. But I was just like, Rocket's pretty well housebroken. We haven't had an accident in my apartment for a long, long time. So I was like, what's going on there? And he was just seeming kind of anxious in general. And I don't know, maybe it was just that it was the new place. But I was surprised just because I don't normally think of him as having that sort of an issue. But I don't know what was going on. But I wondered actually a little bit if he was maybe feeling sore from jumping around in the snow yesterday. I know that I would, but he's only a 2-year-old dog, so I don't know. He seems fine this morning, so I don't know. In any case, um, I, yeah, so I don't know. He seems okay, but I was just surprised, like I said, that he seemed to be more nervous or something last night over there. We watched The French Dispatch, which was very good. It's Wes Anderson's latest movie, although I think just that there was enough kind of distractions going on that I feel like I'll probably want to rewatch it. There's a lot of subtitles and stuff in that movie. I don't think I got all of that. But it was a good time. Oh, the other big thing is that I finally ordered and received a brand new graphics card for my computer. This is something I've been trying for a long time to get a new graphics card. I finally snagged one. And I got it installed. It's in there and it's working, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Although uh, in the process, I ended up needing to do a Windows update, and it changed a lot of programs around. And apparently, when I installed it, I had to disconnect and then reconnect some things in my computer that basically made it think that that I changed more than I really did. And like one of my supplemental hard drives is F instead of G now, and it's caused a fair amount of other things on my computer to be slightly messed up. And so I'm sure it's just a little process of figuring out how to get it back to normal. But for example, my XSplit is now giving me an error message when I start it up that seems okay, like in the sense that once I click OK, it seems to load, and things like the screen looks a teeny bit weird, but I did a test recording and it seemed like it was still okay. And so I guess we'll find out. I'm hoping it doesn't interfere with our So Many Levels stream tonight. But I'm actually also thinking I might do some streaming of some other things just because I got some fancy new graphics to show off. In case anyone is curious. It's literally, just realized the box is literally on the counter behind me, upside down, to where, like, I didn't plan that, but if you can read upside down and slightly blurry, you'll see that what I got is an AMD Radeon 6900 XT, which is the bigger, fancier one than I was actually probably originally going to buy, but that was the one that I managed to snag an order of, so it's pretty cool. In the meantime, I'm going to leave it here for now, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.